In this video, I'm going to be talking about bands I've been listening to a lot recently, bands that I think will soon be on top of the scene. Considering this channel is all about exposing people to new music in the alternative scene, it's my mission to help you find your new favorite band.
Chase down that crown. You don't deserve to feel so down. I guarantee I'm there for you. I'll always be right here when everything's unclear. Please promise you won't let go.
Meet Me at the Altar is one of the fastest rising bands in pop punk. They were just listed on Spin's 50 Best Rock Bands Right Now list, and considering the band just started releasing music only a few years ago, Meet Me at the Altar is a band you need to start paying attention to. When I first started listening to the band, I heard influences of some of the best pop punk in recent years. Meet Me at the Altar is a combination of the best parts of Tonight Alive and State Champs, with the fast-paced beats that remind me almost of Rufio or Better Luck Next Time. There's just a fun, hope-filled vibe that the band injects into every song. Think We Are the In Crowd mixed with the very underrated Begin Again. Also, dare I say, a hint of Easycore as well. There are some songs here, like on Beyond My Control and Morris Farm Drive, that give For Your Strong vibes, and there's nothing wrong with that. I also love the band's cover for their EP, Bigger Than Me. It looks like a comic book, so it's just immediately cool. The last song the band released is Garden, and it's immediately infectious. I've had it on repeat ever since I first heard it, and I can't wait to sing along and scream along to it as soon as I can.
Yeah, I'm in love with Veronica. Mess with her, she'll cut your head off. We're gonna hang out, we're gonna make out.
I said it on Twitter and I'll say it again here. We all need more grunge pop in our lives, and Daddy Issues give us just that. I saw Daddy Issues open for the Menzingers on tour with Tiny Moving Parts. I'm shocked to hear more people weren't talking about them. Grunge or grunge-ish music is tough in 2020 because you're either going to be compared to something like Nirvana or pushed aside as some band playing a boring, dead genre. Well, I'm here to say that none of that applies to Daddy Issues. The band mixes grunge with pop and almost a surf rock style to create something pretty unique. Some bands go for that grunge and hazy sound and it just comes out boring, but Daddy Issues give us memorable moments throughout their songs, like the chorus on Dog Years and the opening of Veronica. On the band's album Deep Dream, they even give us a cover of Boys of Summer and turn it into a grunge, slow, hazy, methodical song, and I didn't know I wanted that, but after I heard the song, oh yeah, I wanted it. When Oso Oso's Basking in the Glow came out last summer, it was the soundtrack when I would wake up in the morning, go down to the lake for a run. The entire album just reminds me of a bright, sunny day, and ever since last summer in the album's release, the band and the album has only grown on me. Basking in the Glow was my favorite record of 2019. The mellowness and catchiness of it always makes me smile. The best way I can describe Oso Oso is a mix between Saves the Day and Jimmy Eat World. I can't gush over Basking in the Glow enough. To me, it's as close to a perfect album as you can get. A classic. Don't think that Oso Oso are just some one-album band. Their other songs like Reindeer and This Must Be an Exit are also massive standouts. The top bands in the scene are Joyce Manor, Neck Deep, the Menzingers, Pup, just to name a few, and in my opinion, Oso Oso is right up there as well. The band is self-described as a blend of hip-hop, pop-punk, and emo, and I think that's really showcased on the band's song Outside. The beginning of that song has the lyrics, "Waste away my summer," and that part, the verse right there, you can almost imagine that on a modern emo rap song. So again, it'll be very interesting to see what type of sound the band takes on future releases. The band just released a brand new song, Sick of It All, which has a very infectious chorus. Definitely check it out.
I'm gonna finish what I started. I'm gonna go to the supermarket straight in the tide, walking up the night to ask you out on Saturday night. Oh oh, when you gonna, oh oh, when you gonna get off work? Oh oh, when you gonna, oh oh, when you gonna get off work?
I posted on Twitter looking for reassurance that we all agreed that Blisters in the Pit of My Heart by Martha was one of the best pop punk albums in recent years, and I was very happy to see that we all agreed. If you haven't heard Blisters in the Pit of My Heart, you need to fix that immediately. This album covers everything from love, politics, to ice cream. It's flawless. The band was quoted as saying, "We do politics, but we play pop." And that's Martha summed up perfectly. Every song makes you want to stand up and dance, sing along, and question our corrupt governments. The band's song Goldman's Detective Agency is one of my favorites, with the lyrics, "There's no one I can trust and the cops are so corrupt, all protected by the politicians in these wicked cults. It's so unjust." Love those lyrics. And it's not all political angst, as the band has songs like Precarious, a song about working up the courage to ask someone out, but in such a fun way that it doesn't feel cliche. Here's an example of lyrics from that song. "But this flutter in my chest keeps on getting scarier. It's an unexpected item in your bagging area." I mean, come on. That's the good stuff. Martha released the album last year, Love Keeps Kicking, and the massive standouts for me are the title track, Minnie Was a Preteen Arsonist, and Into This. Let me know if you guys want a deep dive into Blisters in the Pit of My Heart, because I think that's an album that could have its own video.
You're all I think about, and it's super nice out, but I'm too scared to leave my house, so I fall asleep on the couch. What am I supposed to do now?
Sincere Engineer deliver raw, clear-cut punk rock, and they are poised to take over the scene. The band lives in the same family tree as other Midwest punk bands like the Lawrence Arms, Retirement Party, Sprainard, and Signals Midwest. They all have that distinct, raw, passionate sound. Sincere Engineer focus a lot on questioning yourself and where you are in life, but the songs are honest and vulnerable, and you just want to keep singing along. The band is currently working on a new album, and I can't wait to hear it. If you're listening to Sincere Engineer for the first time, I'd recommend 1K Shattering and Corndog Sonnet number 7. Let me know what you thought about all the bands I talked about down in the comments below. Hopefully you found something you like. Please like and share the video, subscribe if you haven't, tell all your friends, follow me on all the socials, and as always, thanks for watching.